look at themselves in the mirror. Another block.
Chet Holmgren, the long arm of the law. Oh, look out! That's a man's jam for Holmgren. The block and the smash.
Well, how about Zach LaVine losing the ball?
Well, he didn't want to go after the ball. Instead, the Thunder did. It was Wiggins, and there is SGA underneath.
Wheels are kind of coming off the bus right now. As Shea goes up and dunks the basketball. Once again, never underestimate.
Seen from Atlanta the years past. There is a swipe away by Caruso.
He's had 3 of those already.
Shea serves it up, and there's Jalen the play down.
It was just one of those rare games, man, where you just stuff the stat sheets.
Oh, SGA wide open off the catch from Caruso, and he takes advantage as he splashes it home. Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams back to Dort. The lay-in is good. Great two-man game. Counted and a foul.
The attention, and Kai Jones with the excellent timing, and this is another aspect of this Thunder.
And Wiggins and Joe do a good job of keeping Wagner off the offensive glass. Caruso passes out to the corner. Isaiah Joe, he's really feeling it here in the second half. We really haven't been in this situation over the course of the season. J-Dub gives it up. Cason Wallace, and quick catch, quick release.
Consistently for the Thunder. Got this double team out front.
Oh, it leads to Caruso. SGA saw it coming from a mile away, even with the stunt. Dort saves it. J-Dub sends it cross court. Wallace off the catch. Buries the three. Electricity through the air thanks to some solid outside shooting.
Well, you know,
the Clippers. Nice pass. This time, J-Dub. Unselfish, gave it up to SGA, who guides it home.
Two, right?
this nice little drop off. That is just
the exact same spot and another miss. That was flat. As Dort attacks, Booker dumps it off. J-Dub sized it up perfectly, and we got a little run thanks to OKC getting out on the run. Back door, it got sniffed out by Hartenstein. Looked for a moment like it was lined up for Portland. Big block. And on the other end, the big fella puts it down.
how about that? He blocked the alley-oop. How do you do that? And then on the other end, runs the court, makes himself available.
So you got half a quarter to go. Trying to get your first win in this building in a while as Jalen Williams flies up to the rim.
What about this pass right here, folks? This is moments ago we were talking about. This is by Isaiah Hartenstein. Falling down. Was that behind the back? My goodness. As he finds
Isaiah Joe over to Hartenstein. 10 on the shot clock for Joe. And Joe's jumper is pure. I mean, Hartenstein, that is how you play basketball.
you were playing downhill basketball, and now the game always has a tendency to slow down. How about this? You can't call offensive goal team, can you? That's just a beautiful play. He's got all the up and unders and the step throughs that you might want.
Dort feeds it to the cutting J-Dub plus the foul. Got off to a good start against the Lakers. Trying to get off to a good start here against Houston. Timeout on the floor. There's a deflection. SGA once again stepping into the passing lane. There's the floater. Sets it up. J-Dub elevates him. Detonates at the rim. Barnes rumbling. Fumbled it. Time here. SGA trying to push. Got it up to J-Dub. J-Dub will get the bounce off the backboard.
Terrific defense. They could not get that ball down in that painted area. How about this pass here by A.J. Mitchell?
How did he get that off when he had two defenders coming at him?
He's a special talent, folks. Always getting his teammates involved, too.
Another Dort three on the way. He's got his second.
The tenacity and competitiveness has been off the charts. The offense Has been a struggle at times. There's a beautiful connection there. Williams to Hartenstein.
Talk about great scorers in this league. The better passer you are, the more opportunities you will to be able to score, because now the defense doesn't.
Chance at the last shot. Thunder, a dominant second quarter. Kingston Wallace, little float game is true.
They're both very stingy defenses.
Miami top 10. Hartenstein off the catch from Caruso. Nice drive, nice dish, nice finish.
This one down the floor.
You can go at Bagley almost every single time, too. This time, they set it up yet again. Little levitation for Hartenstein.
Halliburton's going to show and go and had it stripped.
He sure did. Got it stripped. That's the perfect time to do it.
And now Jalen Williams, it's a one-point game.
That ball touched the ground twice.
You can see why Mark Dagenham challenged that, because that's a tough drive and finish.
Huff dribbled right into the turnover. More ball pressure, that time from Dort. Kenrich right back. SGA, he'll finish off the transition dunk.
As he just, how about this right here? I mean, just big guy trying to dribble against Lou Dort, you know that's going to be a problem. Because, man, he's a pit bull on defense and leads to another turnover and transition opportunity for the Thunder. As they get out in transition, that's coming off that corner three by Kenrich Williams, forcing the Grizzlies to call another timeout.
Hartenstein waiting for something to develop. And there it is. He waited for the perfect time. Wiggins, the best color on the team. J-Dub, he's got another bucket and another assist for Hartenstein. That is way off. Hartenstein able to save it to Wallace. Shot clock never reset. It's Wiggins. That three splashes.
About sustaining the run, forcing the Knicks to call one timeout. Coming out of that timeout, the Thunder have kept the run alive.
Way off, and it's Jay Will, another offensive rebound. The second one, SGA slips in for the left hand. J-Dub surveys. Been going at Mobley. This time gives it up to Hartenstein, who goes with a right hand on the reverse. And OKC, a solid start to this third quarter. Seconds in. J-Dub breaking down the defense. We said the assists racking up. How about a no-look?
Shots and to impact the game with his spacing. He certainly knocked down the shots to go with all that effort tonight.
Thunder run the exact same play. It's the exact same result. Joe again, backdoor cut, Hartenstein.
In control of the momentum. They've gotten out in transition, and on set pieces, they've been able to get to the bucket.
First, and a nice track down by Jay Will, keeping the possession alive. The cut, the dish, and the dunk. Dort still able to recover and force the turnover.
How about this? That nice cut moments ago. That's just a nice textbook play. They overplay you on the wing. I thought you call timeout. You can't throw it into the backcourt coming out of that timeout. Shea will get inside.
Still swarming defense. SGA setting it up. Ousmane Dieng will finish it off with the power punch.
How about Shea picking up that loose change off the floor? He's always got that Doppler radar going, partner. You could just...
Sexton that time. They tried to go the alley-oop again to Kessler. Didn't happen, got deflected. Scoop pass underneath, and Dort able to finish off the fast break.
Well, you're loving the activity. This is what the Thunder do best. Turn you over and get out in transition.
Score over the years, averaging under 10 points per game. But clearly, a larger role without Doncic. And it's SGA that time in the dunker slot. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, that's just great.
Throw line for P.J. Washington.
You're loving this because this is what you got to do with Dallas. They're going to always help out initially.
Henderson looking to distribute, and he threw it right into the arms of Jalen Williams. The hit ahead and the release from SGA.
Take a look at this. My goodness. Intercept over the top. Well, came off a couple of possessions, too. They were able to get those loose balls.
Nice pass. Case and Wallace put it up there. Hartz.
But you see how quickly he and Malik got into that two-man action.
Extra pass. Joe.
Isaiah Joe is...
Zach Beaker there in the first First row of the camera well.
How about that? No, that's a nice move. Nice dive there.
Who's not playing tonight, he's also in that conversation. As Dort on the cut, hangs in the air long enough and avoids the shot block attempt by Booker. You think about it over the course of the season, that stuff really adds up, but you really think about it in a back-to-back situation like tomorrow night against Memphis on the road.
That goes into the facial area.
Shea willing to give it up. Hartenstein swings it around. Caruso, the beneficiary, inside the block. And on the other end, there is Hartenstein.
That was a huge shot there. I was gonna say that might have sealed the deal, but they come right back down with that quick deuce.
Way short marking on the rebound. It never hit the rim. And the Thunder come up with it on the block. Caruso 2-on-1. Nice pass. It's Dort slipping behind the defense. Excellent play.
Yeah, good job getting out of transition on this. End result. Quick buckets by Lou Dort. But
3, no good. Back iron. And here comes Joe. And he decides to pull it out. Did not want to go 1-on-2. Cross-court pass to Wiggins, off the catch, and he knew it was good. He started to head down the floor as Wiggins, nothing but net.
Floor on the Timberwolves, and right now it's starting to rain threes because of that sharp pass.
10 games. Caruso hounding Ingles, finally got the steal. Up ahead, it's J-Dub behind everybody. He's going to lay it up and in.
It's coming off steals. The Thunder creating their own offense. Got the crowd going here early.
Holmgren on the block. Iwoma just got eaten up. Here comes Cason Wallace. Little sidestep, dumps it off, and Wiggins able to finish it off right at the rim.
His offense, he's not just a defensive player.
J-Dub gave it up. Hartenstein on the turnaround. There's another.
And Mark Dagnall talked about that in his pregame presser. Just getting to those shooters quicker.
J-Dub sets it up.
How many times have we seen this, folks?
Houston starting to go cold here from the floor. Thunder taking advantage. Lead continues to build. Hartenstein gives it up. SGA spots up wide open for 3, and he knocks it down. That time he had it poked away. They hit ahead. J-Dub got behind Morant, and he will put it down.
That's an old
Morant to Clark, and this is the steal.
About that. And having the presence of mind to look up the floor.
Number 6, so 4 months since they last played one another. Here's a lob for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams with the find. And you can...
Jeez.
Denver coughs it up. SGA looking to distribute. Does so to Holmgren. Lobs it up. That's the happy melody.
Once again, they're kind of doing a good job here in the second quarter. Those long rebounds, picking them up.
Jang, nice cut, nice finish. 2 more, and he got... He's been excellent down the stretch. The Thunder got to get the ball inbound, and they do so. Hartenstein slips behind the defense and fitting. Nice pass. Chet Holmgren yet again.
Wow.
Finding the big man in Hartenstein. They have had a great connection on this game.
How about this? Nice little shuffle pass. Good action. And now the
Oklahoma City has called timeout.
To enter the ball in. Shea on the move. Navigating. Outside Holmgren. Had some drive so far in this game. Dumps it off. That time he plays assist man. And he finds his...
A guy like that. He's so strong. And he gets you in that position that he wants you in.
Shea's going to give it up. Off the catch, it is Dort with the high arcing looping 3 that drops in.
No, that's I don't know what the over-under is. Taking the spread might be something different. It started at the Kings getting 9 as Hartenstein gets the bucket and the foul to start now.
That's Lou Dort for you, Michael. He got off to a slow start. Now he's got the turnover and the steal. Ships it up. SGA scores in transit. And he does with a left hand.
The pace of this game right now. My goodness. It is in total favor of the Thunder.
J-Dub's got 15. SGA again sees the double. And a patient pass. And the breakdown of Chicago's defense. Hartenstein season long, that physicality, aggressive mindset. They had the worst record in franchise history last year with just 14 wins. There is another cut. This time it's on the baseline. Big to big. Kenrich Williams able to finish.
Love this ball movement here. Along that baseline. They call it the dunker slot.
Thunder have just been what appears to be a step behind throughout the night. Hartenstein got that nice pass from SGA. And SGA's been feeding it to him.
I go, okay.
They didn't even pay attention to his arm going to the baseline. Nice pass. SGA once again. It's Hartenstein on the cut. Nice read by J-Dub getting over there to disrupt the action as Hartenstein collapsed on, sees the cut. Holmgren.
Pretty crafty shot by him. Oh, that nice pass backwards. My goodness, that's just good basketball. Everybody got caught watching a paint dry because Wiggins just made that super move down the lane.
No. J-Will's been all over things on the glass.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. How about this heads-up pass here? As Kenrich throws it over the top.
Well for Memphis, and he played well the other night on Friday against Dallas, and he hasn't really been with the team very long. He hasn't played much. He's 4 for 4 from the field, as again Memphis
into that backside position defensively. How about this? Edey not wanting to come out and guard Hartenstein. How about this? You know, Edey still hesitant. Said, look, I got it.
Ball punched away under 5 seconds. Payne getting harassed by Cason Wallace. There's the turnover. They hit ahead. J-Dub behind everybody, and J-Dub with the slam in transition.
And that's going to force the Grizzlies to call timeout. This is exactly what we're talking about. Talking about stringing together stops. This is one right here, a big one. The strip by Cason Wallace. And then the shuffle pass out to J-Dub.
Sideline 3, no good. Karam's right back to him. And you get a fresh 14. Caruso making his move. Spinning, dumping. Wallace there, and he lays it up and in.
How about this coming off the offensive rebound? Man, that's a really nifty pass by AC on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander tries to shake off Brown. Hartenstein trying to give it up. The cut and the jam by Williams.
And Oklahoma City, one of the...
Tommy's weighs in at 230, Jay. He could play tight end or linebacker in the NFL right now if he wanted to.
Gilgeous-Alexander just backing down his defender, Christian Brown. You know, just lost.
They lead by 13. Here's Murray. And they turned him over.
Just great hands by Cason Wallace. What a pest.
Hartenstein catching a body.
Holmgren triggers the break. Shaken big by Williams. Flip it to the open man. Hartenstein with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander, great look. And Caruso with the layup.
Rebounds, 7 assists. Caruso with yet another steal. Caruso throws it back. SGA throws it down.
And you just saw it, a steal by Alex Caruso. Drops the ball out to Shea for the flush. That was tonight's OG&E power play of the game. OG&E wins.
This matchup will be fun.
Hartenstein knocks it away on the double team. Wallace alley-up to Hartenstein. Defense to offense, OKC style.
So this is what we're talking about. They are hunting this kind of play. You're at the nail, everybody's in shrink, and this is the kiss of death against Oklahoma City. How about the catch? Looking like Richard Jefferson at the rim. My goodness. Maybe he doesn't have to play against a fully loaded defense. Just go get an offensive rebound and create your own.
Hartenstein goes down low. Holmgren, beautiful little finger roll, the big men. SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7, drives, pulls back, drives again, stops, falls down, gets it to Williams, three-pointer. It's good. Jalen Williams with a big bucket.
He keeps that left pivot foot down. That grip on the Converse is good. And so is that three by J-Dub. Watch it, he puts that pivot foot down, keeps it, but through the wickets, the 5-hole. for the three. Look, he's watching it the whole way.
5 seconds. SGA double team, kicks it out in the corner. Wallace a three, puts it in at the buzzer. A fitting end to a near perfection to start game 5 on both ends of the floor. Wallace inside. A bullet pass from SGA.
Is that the earliest bang in the history of the NBA Finals?
Apparently. As Joe, oh, what a move from Isaiah Joe.
What a difference he's played with in this first 5 minutes.
Toppin misses a three. Rebound deflected, taken by SGA. Caruso his first minutes. Beautiful pass. Holmgren run to the floor. Poor transition defense that time by Indiana. And
full court pressuring, but they're starting to understand how to attack that pressure on both sides.
Nice pass inside. Caruso.
He pushes Chet away from his direct line to the rim.
First down the last 2 minutes. Wallace, another three.
The rest of this game. And if you can hold on, you basically played a half a game, got to win. And you trust TJ McConnell and Nembhard to bring him home as Williams knocks down a three and Rick wants to talk about it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The spin, the pass. Williams open three. That one bounces in. Timeout, Indiana.